1121 here, surprising you all with a different game instead of what I said last night today. I said I was going to Crash Bandicoot 4 yesterday, today, but I actually got Hitman 3, finally! Finally, I have Hitman 3. We can finally see the end of the Agent 47 saga and the finale of the trilogy. Sure, why not? Subtitles speak indicator. Exactly who's speaking. Can't remember if... You might play freelancer, virtual reality, turn VR on, monthly road up. Side missions. Oh... The Arc System.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank. One of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
Any favors. Come on.
Okay, let's check mission stories. The Phoenix from the Ashes, Last Owners, Final Club, Social Climbing, It Belongs in a Museum, Lines of Change. Now, technically, this is a new game. Assassinate Zoe Washington with the necklace. Sleight of hand. Assassinate Sophia Washington with the necklace. Assassinate Sophia Washington with a gargoyle. The coffin. Punching her from the Constance Tower. Fell for it. Assassinate both Sophia and Zoe Washington after the Constance has escaped. Case closed. Assassinate Sophia Washington with the Iron Maiden as she reprimands you. Now you don't. Assassinate Zoe Washington using the effigy. Boom goes the diamond. And the antique cannon. No white lies. During the interrogation, hyperwire, the hiking axe, headshot, aliens, some drug results, over here, strange out, traceless. Suppressor and staying. Use the ACA-19 Silver Mauler instead. Yeah, technically I don't have anything unlocked for these levels because this is brand new game. But it obviously shows my little account level right there in the bottom right. I'm still at level 97. But like I said, completely new game. So, gotta make all that progress back up again. Eliminate Zoe and Sophia Washington. Do not eliminate the Constant.
The Isle of Scale. Headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel.
Turn up the volume, since I'm not using the headphones.
The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, Jim. I dare say you're going to need it.
The Ark Society, Isle Scale, North Atlantic. Alright. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so instead of pressing down to actually highlight it, I just select it and it's automatically...
Sir. We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
Oh man, it's like finally my first time playing Hitman 3. I've been searching for either a way to get this game digitally or physically, and I kept getting confused on like on the PlayStation Store. This game's called Hitman World of Assassination, as it showed on the title screen. But
Hello, sir.
I kept getting confused on whether or not it truly did mean that I was getting Hitman 3, or if it was just the World of Assassination, aka the Freelancer mode. I managed to finally get this game yesterday.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
It's the annual Phoenix ceremony, from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed and triumphant.
Ah, rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the Master of Ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside it.
Huh. A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
Hey, whatever sells.
Interesting. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony, symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire with Zoe inside it. Well, I suggest you locate this Master of Ceremonies who lights the Fire 47. If this doesn't sound like an accident waiting to happen, I don't know what does.
Washington is going to partake in a ceremony symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire by the so-called Master of Ceremonies, with Zoe inside it. Commemorative token. You deal with the relief of the Ark Society insignia. It looks significant.
Maybe it's just a rotten fish or something.
Escape door hydraulics. Oh shit. Okay, note to self, do not climb up.
Don't mind me, sir.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix ceremony symbolizes the collapse of civilization, which the Ark Society
Magpie.
Rebirth. I get it.
knew is that the master's ceremony will light the effigy on fire with
Oh, shit.
Huh, so actually, this time they actually will hear you running up to them. I'm not going for killing no one but the targets. I'm just going to get this thing all taken care of. Let's go have to find a wrench. Okay. Need to see if one of them had a key. I guess not.
If the pressure drops just a bit, the locking mechanism fails. What sort of a maniac would lock herself inside a burning effigy without proper measures?
The same kind who repels into an ancient temple full of death traps and poisonous snakes. Seriously, what's he care? Some filthy written fraud who floats the danger into the line.
Cage beneath the giant effigy in the courtyard features a hidden escape door, but according to the safety report, the hydraulic locking mechanism is disturbingly sensitive. Even a slight drop in pressure could jam the lock and effectively trap the occupant inside the cage. That's a fire extinguisher. We're discover it backstage. There's a wrench. Sabotage the escape door hydraulics.
What's off? Now it's off.
Brick. Alright, think that guy easily gave up chase for me. Yeah.
Evening.
Evening. Get her out of the way so I can sabotage the hydraulics. Rather, I guess we'll do him.
Upper run.
Door hydraulics sabotaged. Alright. Now I need to locate the Master of Ceremonies. Up there. Area discovered. Crypt. Oh shit. I essentially walked into the hornet's nest. Yeah. Okay. That was obviously the wrong place to go into. Okay, I just went full circle. Casually walk behind that guy. Area discovered. VIP lounge. Ooh, camera.
Just humor me for a second. How do you think the twins got elected in the first Flip-flop. Zoe and Sophia, two rogue fortune hunters with
That is Zoe Washington, chairwoman of the Ark Society, professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite a mouthful.
Cornelia, you made it.
That's him, the Constant, Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
This is exciting people I know. Speaking of, what's your next adventure?
I wish I knew, but Sophia, it's like she's lost her taste for it or something. This place
I'm
is all
sorry,
she
you're
cares
gonna have to
about.
leave.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
I
I'm
get
glad we
restless
don't
as
have
all.
Well, you're not getting any younger. Maybe you should take a break, hit the beach. A bit of self-pampering never hurt anybody.
Shit! Hey!
List of donations. The list of this year's donations to the Ark of Legacy. Priceless works of art and historical artifacts, including a legendary Aztec necklace known as the Cloud Serpent. The necklace was donated by famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel, Sophia Washington's biggest rival and former lover, who runs the Ark of Legacy program. Apparently, Sophia has filed a complaint questioning the authenticity of the necklace, which has only prompted Blake to increase security around the Cloud Serpent. Okay, I'm allowed to be back here. Of course, I need a crowbar.
Imagine my surprise when he was still standing.
I discovered helipad. Alright, finally. I'm also on
Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the master of ceremony.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. Never go on the spot like this. Besides, I did chamber plays. The spectacle. But people hate it.
They won't hate it, Mr. Fenneker.
Master of Ceremony
It's
schedule.
just entertainment.
A moment-to-moment schedule for the effigy ceremony. The Master of Ceremonies appears on stage. He descends to the money pit. He makes a short statement and lights the money on fire. The Master summons Zoe Washington on stage. Zoe makes a speech, whereupon she enters the cage beneath the effigy. Master takes the stage and lights the effigy on fire. Zoe slips out of the back door before the structure is engulfed in flame. The Master's script is narrated in the margin as well.
Entertainment? Lord, what have I done? Did I let her talk me into this?
Did I tell Miss Washington going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control my nerves.
All right, Mr. Fenneker. Break a leg.
Okay. Come on. You be quick about this. Oh, shit. Shit.
Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the master of ceremonies.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. Never go in the spotlight. Besides, I do chamber plays. Not spectacle. But people hate it.
They won't hate it, Mr. Fenneker. It's just entertainment.
Entertainment? So what have I done? Did I let her talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control this.
All right, Mr. Fenneker. Regular.
This way. There we go. Now just take the gun away. That way he doesn't suspect anything out of the ordinary.
What's the big deal? This is Tony's show. He just here to add a splash of credibility. He should be flattered. Besides, it's not even a public performance. It's just a private gathering.
What the hell is that? Hey, oh yeah?
Oh shit, I just realized. Okay. Ah! Thank you for letting a second one back here, developers. Effigy memo from Zoe. A memo from Zoe Washington to art memory Axel Fenneker, also called the Master of Ceremonies. Zoe has planned an extravagant ceremony to symbolize the downfall of civilization, from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. A giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on the fire in the courtyard with Zoe inside it, and the Master is tasked to light the torch. Zoe plans to escape via a hidden door before the whole architecture is to... Key for the chapel areas. Okay, definitely the wrong way to go.
Hello, sir. Excellent. Excuse me. The crowd was starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch is ready by the money pit. Miss Washington, Master of Ceremonies has word.
Have a good night.
Thank Christ. Ready when you are.
Setting all that money on fire.
Who's this guy? Oh, it must be the LOC.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
Ready for Zoe Washington. Oh shit.
Yeah, man, you're looking jacked.
Wait, what? Did I miss a step? I think I was actually supposed to go up there and actually wait for her. Ah, shit.
Nice job.
Come on now. Excellent. You're wearing a costume and a mask. No eye contact. What? Don't you...
Zoe Washington on stage. Wait, didn't one of these guys have a chapel key? The key to the chapel area, or do I already have it?
Ah, Mr. Fennick, excellent. The crowd was starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch is ready by the money pit.
Design sketch for the giant phoenix effigy in the courtyard. Apparently, the effigy is placed on top of a person-sized cage, which features a hidden hydraulic door at the rear. This is how Zoe Washington plans to escape the burning structure during tonight's ceremony.
Fennec. Thank Christ. Ready when you are.
Who's this guy? Oh, it must be the LOC.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
Oh wait, that's right.
Damn. Very charming.
Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live, and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes, and all comes tumbling down, waves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Looking sharp, sir. Good evening.
Look at you, Finnegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
Where exactly do I... What the fuck? I don't get it. Oh, right there.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
And nobody will be any the wiser. No one doesn't even hear her screams. 47 could be a bit of a sadist.
Nice work. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Hello there, sir.
Alright. I gotta eliminate Sophia Washington. Alright, already eliminated. Legacy Museum. Social climbing. Let's do this one. Oh shit.
Clouds. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years.
Oh,
until Blake Nathaniel
hey,
unsealed the
it's
surface.
amazing what you find lying around the attic, isn't it? Well done.
Anyway, the Washington twins found it first. Way I hear it, Sophia literally has the necklace in her hand when Nathaniel repels from the ceiling, triggers this ancient death trap, and you know, murder and mayhem ensued.
But I thought those two were lovers.
On and off. Currently way off, which explains the added security.
I don't follow.
So, according to its charter, the Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. And this year, world-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel has donated an Aztec necklace called the Cloud Serpent to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival, who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years, will attempt to steal it for herself before it goes into storage. Could be just the bait we need.
Why the need?
Steal the necklace. The Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. This year, world-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniels donated an Aztec necklace, the Cloud Serpent, to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years, will attempt to steal it for herself before it goes into storage.
System. We're all filthy rich.
How did you something about those cameras? Right, there's the constant. Change back to the custodian.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, indeed. Good evening, because I am a good person. Ha 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 ha. Ah, here's the chapel key. Let's see, where's that? Okay. Something. Maybe that guy turn around. There we go. Surveillance system has been disabled. Security cameras are disabled.
Alarm sensors. You'll need to disable the system to get at the necklace, 47.
Yep. Nothing can ever be too easy. Imperial figure egg. Up there. I think it's always going to be too obvious. It's the constant. Area discovered. Memorial Room.
Right. Evening.
Can I get up there? I'll probably not be allowed up there. Even though I am a guard.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, it's official. I am allowed up here. Never be too careful. Right, there's Sophia.
Sophia Washington, chairwoman of the Ark Society, professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite the resume.
Balcony. Okay, I'm allowed to be back there. Not back there, though. So all the security is.
An important reminder on their remote art.
Of course, someone had to be coming up at that moment.
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, Goldberry.
How do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you
Lunch
find
break.
Mr.
And
Block
damn,
when the council is still in recess.
you haven't seen me play this. Yeah.
Headstrong Sophia
Well,
will not
man,
take kindly to dissidents.
I was originally going to stream Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time today, but I remembered. Oh yeah, yesterday I finally managed to get my hands on Hitman fucking 3. Yes. I'm playing the last campaign, the last mission of Hitman 2 in Hitman 3. Oh man. I will say though, for the previous games that you can play on here, I had to do all the location mastery, like get my location mastery up to the way it was, all over again for every single main campaign and side mission. All over again.
Good to see plenty of security here.
Okay, let's try this again. No, that's not the guy I wanted. Or actually, no, it probably is. Come on, come on, come on. Whew! That was close. Alarm system. Display case opened.
The council meeting.
Shit! Shit, shit, shit.
for a month. I have some of the world's most prominent
Good
people
day.
waiting to pay them their last respects. I have the star of the Prague Philharmonic.
Well, now it's not going. Oh shit! It was the constant that was suspicious of me. It was the constant that was suspicious of me. I wanted to get a different disguise so I can blend in a little bit more with that one guard out there.
Excuse me?
Sir?
Janice's wig. Antique ceremonial dagger, which Janice is supposed to wear during the service, has gone missing from storage. The wig will not commence before the dagger is recovered. Oh man.
Not quite. It's called plastination. The mortician is a true artist. No, I'm sorry, but there's no way around it. You need that dagger.
Take that. Okay. Whoa.
Back on.
They are so cute.
I don't know. I'm still missing a piece.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Just leave it.
This guy just self Blake Nathaniel. Chat.
I'm gonna bring you down.
I know I'm supposed to feel something, but the fact is, Janus is a name to me. That's about it. I never understood. But you were part of it back when
Cultural legacy is not
Not sure if Blake Nathaniel was that guy who was up there at the alarm, like outside of the area with the alarm system.
I don't know. Blake Nathaniel, famous adventurer who runs the Ark of Legacy, he's donating flowers.
Maybe one of the custodians took it. Polly.
Save the whole sprawling mess that is humanity. And when the ship goes down, the first class passenger always.
You stay here. I'll take a look.
Okay, sure.
Not right now.
Fresh disguise. He's concealed for now. Just so I can get myself a fresh disguise.
Sophia the Schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know.
Area discovered. Architect's Lounge.
You know, that Club Delgado had a really impressive collection of artworks.
Evening.
Yep, that's Blake Nathaniel.
Sir? Everyone on this island's got the chops to break through a state-of-the-art security system. Not even some...
Is that guy just blind to the fact that I already did steal his necklace? There's Sophia. Oh shit, shit! Why must there always be someone like... Wait, what? Wait, whoa, what the? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why did they all of a sudden just start attacking me? I was in a fresh disguise. Okay.
Sophia the Schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. Not part of it. But an order's an order. Guess we've all been down that road.
Poor bastard. Well,
Sophia Washington has engaged a desire from Kronstadt Industries in some kind of plot, involving one of his inventions, a so-called kill switch.
But I think Delgado is gone. They no longer have to pay off the scouts when they
Blake?
You sure?
Yeah, I can't.
I'm a brat.
Excuse me.
trust
You're not allowed here, you know.
After the shit
Don't
you
get me
pulled?
wrong, but I hope we never meet again.
Alright. These guys are now completely oblivious to me. I almost accidentally... Text messages. Angry text messages from Sophia Washington to her former lover, Blake Nathaniel. Sophia accuses Blake for betraying her and speculates that Blake's donation of a priceless necklace to the Ark of Legacy is only a pathetic attempt to get her attention. Talk about a hard breakup. There. I'll wait for her to come down.
Hello, sir.
Instead of thinking that work at Maple Donuts boy. Ah, nice, man. Maple Donuts.
Hi, man. You have a good night.
Oh, alright, good. I'm allowed up here because... Yeah, Blake Nathaniel is architect. This leads to the architect's lounge.
It all just feels sort of quaint. You want a bomb? Do a little research into pandemics.
Evening.
Missing key card. Of course. Well, anyways, here she comes. Up yours, Blake.
Sophia,
Blake? I almost didn't recognize you without a knife in my back.
I messed up. I see that now. Can we talk?
This should be good. Follow me.
Follow Sophia Washington. Where he summoned always walks faster than everybody else.
Let's give
Destroyed the
Sophia
planet.
her heart's
Raider,
desire,
bro.
shall we?
You've got 1 minute.
I did wrong by you, Sophia. I see that now, and I want to make amends. Here, this is rightfully yours.
Well, well. Look who comes crawling back. Leave us. You know, we lost 3 men because of you. Wickus was crushed by a rolling boulder. Jaco fell into a pit trap. And Zoe and me, we only escaped the arrows by using one of the local guides as a human shield. Now, this is a nice gesture. It doesn't even begin to make amends.
I know. May I?
Fine, but not too tight. You know, I thought about sending the boys after you.
That is some very quick strangulation.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Kill switch detonator. Remote detonator for the poison ship embedded in the Constant's neck. Do not push.
Question is how? He's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
The Washingtons are dead.
Yes,
I have the
that
kill
might
switch.
just work.
What did you say?
Search one of the twins, 47.
How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Well.
Follow the Constant.
Modern crisis is what it is. My guess is that any
Partners
intended
no
collapse will
more.
go hand in
I
hand.
take it.
Clear. The Great Depression
I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had
it coming.
Interesting.
Like Canada. They had it too good for too long. If anyone gets that Fairly Odd Parents reference, please leave a thumbs up in the chat or the comment section. That's not meant to be taken seriously. It's a fun little fact of trivia.
Just keep walking.
Now, being dressed like this, like someone like Blake Nathaniel, he should have complete. Like no one should be too suspicious of him if he gets in the line of one of the guards, all the way down from the Architect's Lodge to the harbor.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know. Seriously, 47 always walks so much more faster than everyone when all the NPCs are walking. I never understood that. Why make the main character walk so much more faster than all the NPCs? Hell, even run faster. It's like you don't want them to stay behind and follow.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us?
Show a little respect, right?
Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
This is the only part of this mission I hate. Just glad that when you come to replay it, they don't make you extract the constant without killing him. Oh, help Lucas Gray extract the constant. Optional. And they're not even showing him in. Not even showing the constant in there. Trophy earned. This is maintenance. Sleight of hand. Now you don't. 5-finger discount. Phoenix from the ashes. Now you see me. It belongs in the museum. The schemer. Social elite. 22,000 total XP. 1 star. Of course. Layer Awards friends. Well, not first. Layer Awards Global. 150,888. Arc Society. 8.4%. Trapsmith. Starring location. Chapel. Melee. Mace. Agency pickup. Chapel. Agency pickup. Gatehouse. Gatehouse. A bad hand. The North Sea. Took out the poison chip. He's obviously at least grateful for that.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting
Previous
them?
message looks like it says,
Do
nuts!
With me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Oh my god, yeah.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain. So sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past.
And we know that he was the one who killed Diane Burnwood's parents.
Hidden.
He was the one who blew the car bomb on her parents.
A simple truth you learned.
And she knew about it.
Diana.
Coming.
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.
There's only one thing I'm hoping that I can do since I got Hitman 3 here. Can I actually play the Hitman 2 DLC missions, New York and Haven Island, on this? Well, you saw that guy that they're interrogating. He's the main head honcho of Providence, and one of the people that was complicit in 47's, like, basically in the project that made 47 and Lucas Gray. Golden Handshake. Holy hell, yes, I could do the New York and Haven Island DLCs in this game. Oh, it just comes fully packed. Yes. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, no. Can't do it. Nope. Spoke too soon. Of course. Of fucking course! Way to kick a man in the dick when he's down. Alright, we'll just continue on to Hitman 3. Cinematic story so far.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood
assassins
are
working
the
for the
world's top
ICA.
assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact. Destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Yep. That was a cinematic. On top of the world. Best laid plans.
Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. Beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until
Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
47. It's time.
Literally halo jumping to the area. Hitman 3. Oh man. This was the level that let it play in the demo. Mumbai, India. Sadly, at the time, when I tried to play on the Switch, the Switch port was so horrible.
You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do.
You never do.
I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, that's the
Clyde
status.
actually did this shit in the army.
Right.
I've never seen a doubt you on that.
Situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew
I got a
rich
jump
selling
because I have a
gunpowder
greater amount of
during
time the rest of my
American
parachute
Civil War,
wall.
and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47.
Dude, the first time skydiving, that's gotta be the craziest feeling ever.
The flick of a pen.
Never skydived in my life.
We return the favor. Happy hunting.
But I will admit, I'd at least like to experience it once. Just so I can get over that fear of falling. Even though I do keep it locked up under key. So that was the entire briefing. The intro to the game and the briefing of the mission. So let's say, would you do it once if you could? Hell, mighty fall, bird of prey, insecurity. I think I'm just going to do it the way that the game wants me to do it first. No mission stories, we're just going to do it the way the game wants me to, aka the way Lucas Gray wants me to. Oh yes, even though I still have a new controller, I now have a new controller now. It's still giving me the same fucking issues, hence why I'm not wearing the headphones.
And the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation. While a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Grey is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
47.
On top of the world.
Come in, 47.
Dubai,
Copy.
United Arabian Emirates.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there.
Oh my god, I'd be literally shitting myself 100 times over doing shit like this.
Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
Yeah, screw that. Don't look down if you do.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Here's a neat little entry. Just immediately come through those curtains and get into a disguise like this.
Welcome.
While completely losing your previous disguise. Damn.
Welcome. Hello. This has been a dream of mine for a great many years. And as all of you know, I am from one of the less privileged sides of the respectable houses of the family. But with a small loan from my father, I soon built up a construction empire. Excuse me. Upstairs, that is the Royal Highness somewhere else. So I would like to thank my cousins, without whose friendship.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
How the mighty fall. Facilitate Gray's revenge. Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly, make them understand why all this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you gain access to it, you might be able to recover useful intel from it. Work together, hack the system, but it's our best shot.
It looks like this staff area could provide you with a viable route to the server.
Area discovered. Black Gold Bar.
I didn't think you'd come after your tragic loss.
Thank you, Lucy.
Your tragic loss. Oh yes, quite. I remember Billy Bob Johanny the first. Oh, it was like it was yesterday that he fell off that cliff when I told him not to. But no, he wished to be the stubborn one, thinking that he could just survive after a 5-story fall from that cliff. Oh man, I cracked myself up. I could probably spin a wild tale if I just kept acting like that.
There's a keypad lock on the doors to the staff area. One moment. All right, try this. 4706. There's quite a bit of security here.
I see will laugh.
One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
Oh, trust me, when I was a little younger, man, I could do a perfect impersonation of Dr. Cortex's laugh from Crash Bandicoot. Get ready to face my wrath, Crash Bandicoot. Oh, shit. I was hoping the guy would have come. Oh, I can believe it. Hold on. I think I got an idea.
So now we've got to memorize new lists of guest names.
Anyways. Knock out the female. Quickly put her in the closet there. And then... oh, thank God. For a second I thought that guy was gonna come this way. Whew. Imaginary sweat drop. Waiter cater. Chameleon. 11 disguises in this map. Alright. That guy over there was obviously still suspicious. Like, he's going to be suspicious no matter what.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shirt. You should try talking.
Next time,
I
gotta
think I
go.
can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with
Glad
your
you
camera
have
and have a try.
glad to hear you're having a good time, and I hope you continue having a good time at work, man. See you soon.
Hey,
Where did that come from?
Ah, damn it.
oh well.
Not far enough away.
You know, she slapped a girl last week, and everyone just looked the other way like it didn't even happen.
Oh my god!
No crime noticed. Nothing to see here. Nothing to report. I'm the serial hammerer. I always hammer the point home. Ah. Thank you for the silencer. Fucking controller. Getting out of my fucking control. I think it might actually be my PS4 that is the problem. Not because of like a software update, but just I think either it needs to have some dust cleaned out of it, or something along the lines.
Restore the lost power base of the Providence Partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments, I suspect they'd jump at the chance. There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped.
Take the scenic route. Okay, so I guess that means the game wants me to climb up. Okay, it won't let me climb that way. My God.
Server room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway.
Toilets. die above his head. Janitorial key.
Hello, sir.
Don't believe that's the server room. Maintenance corridor.
Hello. Yeah, I just wanted to remind you about the lockdown.
Security room. A banana. Panel's key card. Okay, so this actually isn't the right security room. Well, of course it is. It's just a security room, not a server room. Okay, I find that dumb that they literally have server room as one of the places to go if you're looking to go somewhere. Seriously? How dumb do you have to be? Wait, hold on. Alright, that's penthouse staff. So I must be penthouse staff. Maintenance corridor. Server room.
A calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. Alright, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal.
Activate the manual override procedures.
Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. High. 847.
I can't. Immediately locked the door on me. Shit. Ugh, I am fucking trapped. I wasn't expecting the doors to actually frickin' lock on me. And there I actually had to guess which was the correct one, and if I didn't, then... Oh shit.
Okay.
Ugh. Garden. And no one heard anything. Let's get out of there. Okay, I already have the key card. then I know where to go.
A calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. All right, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal. Damn it. Silent alarms. Tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
And of course, it's all fine here. Oh, I hate this system already.
Online.
Yes, sorry about that, 47. Let's try again, shall we? I think I've got it. We'll need a keycard to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell.
Yeah, server room keycard. Shit. Need to get rid of that bitch mopping the floor there. Put both of them in here. No! Don't go into cover, 47. So I have a keycard. Keycard which can activate the manual override in the server room. How's it going to do
That must have done something.
Acquire
Can you see
admin
anything
privileges.
different in the room?
Anything different, eh?
Guards are heading your way. Be careful.
Everything looks was fine. Damn IT guys and their stupid equipment. I'm sick of coming down here.
System online.
Just let him spend all his clips. Focus him down. Medic!
Elite heat, alright.
We're in. Now all you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to summon the Providence partners to a meeting. Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be moving up here shortly. Huh. Looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations. Excellent. I see the partners moving. You should join their meeting. Time to end this, 47.
New follower, Mr. Dead 9019 and one other player. Alright, thank you both for following. I appreciate it. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Area discovered. Storage. Oops. That's the bathroom of the storage. Dining room.
Hello, sir.
Just wondered if you got the briefing on the lockdown drill tomorrow?
I got it. I'll get issued once.
Area discovered. Study.
Now we'll just wait for the partners to be alone.
Lounge.
Then you can activate the room's lockdown feature.
Well, kind. So if that should happen, I should be able to run down and activate the other swipe as well. But I guess that won't be a problem. Oh, it smells delicious. What we're paid to do.
Yeah, and it'll probably never happen. Just like fire drills.
Yeah. Just like fire.
Guards, leave us. We need to talk privately for a moment.
I always keep doing the dumbest decisions.
This is a private meeting. Leave the room. Now.
The partners are alone now. I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security features. When you're ready, use it to start the show.
Do you know what he wants to talk about?
No, but I've known this man for a long time.
How the mighty fall.
What's this? Carl, did you do that?
I certainly did not. I have no idea what's going on.
Gentlemen.
What's the meaning of this?
You're the one responsible for all this. Gray, what do you want?
Something that is revenge. How banal. You killed Cobb, Nabokov, Caruso, the Washington twins, everyone at Haven. You broke into our band, and you outed Providence to the world. Whatever perceived slight he's done to you is insignificant to the amount of damage you caused us. You caused the world.
You're a murderous terrorist. Nothing more. What did we ever do to you anyway?
You specifically? Nothing. Providence, everything. Providence made me, and at the flick of a pen, Providence broke me. I'm just turning the favor. lives of countless people, expecting and facing no consequence for its actions. You take yourselves and those who support you, and you burn everyone and everything else to the ground from the comfort of the shadows. No more.
You're delusional. Exposing us achieved nothing beyond...
Okay, well done. I guess. Finally, Stuyvesant and Ingram are gone. Providence will soon be no more than a bad memory. 47. Thank you. I'll meet you at the rendezvous on the edge of town.
Straight shot. Discovered courtyard. Damn. And he just immediately changed into the parachute gear. Straight shot, someone can hurt themselves. Death from up. Layer here. There goes nothing. Show me how the mighty fall. Eliminate Crawling Room. Eliminate Marcus Stuyvesant. 17,000 total XP. 2 stars. Black Cat. Ooh. Hidden stash. Kitchen. Melee. Burj Al Ghazali Snow Globe. Starting location. Atrium Lobby. Starting location. Meeting room. The man behind the curtain.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
she'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. What did that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Yep. Constant. He's already one step ahead. Continue story. Death in the family. We'll make this the last one we do for the stream. End of the line.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Wow, birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Near the end of this mission, something big will happen. Only 3 mission stories as well. Meaning's motive and opportunity, a day to remember, and her final resting place. Let's follow this one. Being a detective. Classic cut, long coat suit.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. They intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck.
Death in the Family, Dartmoor, England.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
What was that noise?
Thumbs up, mate. Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on! Hey, you're trespassing.
Why do you have to go that roundabout way just to do it? Stupid NPCs.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Yes, you are the man.
Hey? Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
Ah.
Thornbridge Manor.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
Guess I just gotta follow him.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
This is Death in the
A
Family,
famous
Dartmoor,
private
England.
investigator.
I mean, the story guide does say follow the private investigator.
for Madam's funeral and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary. And all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Sorry, it's trying to be so confusing for me.
Thornbridge Manor.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator.
Hey, check that out.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, the guards are just going to keep checking them out.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator.
Unbelievable. Not hearing a bit of it. Try to lure him over here.
Go over there and see what that was.
Of course, be a fucking lazy fuck.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
What was that noise? Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on! Yes!
Oh. Someone's the private investigator. Report to the staff member.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary. And all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. Oh, I could just cry.
All right. Just one little moment, please. There. Alexa Carla.
Sir, I will have to search you if you're passing through here, sir. It'll be over quick, sir.
Please buy me dinner first.
Thank you. Please proceed.
Areas covered. Wire.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you finish your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's solve a mystery while we're at it. We'll show those Mystery Incorporated kids that we are the true greatest detectives.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting.
Suicide note found in Zachary Carlisle's bedroom reads, "I am haunted by horrible past choices and their all-consuming consequences. Alexa was the raft keeping me afloat. Without her, I cannot go on. Goodbye. Signed, Zachary."
It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Laptop in Zachary Carlisle's bedroom showing that Zachary was shopping for Wellington boots last night.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
You do know your poisons, 47. Bedrooms. Here's 6 clues found. Dead body of Zachary Carlisle found in the victim's bed. Mark saw his next. Jesse was killed by a rare, short-lived plant poison around 10 p.m. last night. Alright, there are 3 more clues that I need to find in Zachary's bedroom. Hello?
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Engine floor plan.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
Secret passage connecting a corridor in Zachary Carlisle's bedroom. Floor plan of Thornbridge Manor detailing several hidden rooms and passages, one of which connects to Zachary Carlisle's bedroom.
I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
But there's still 1 clue missing from Zachary's bedroom. Kitchen knife. Damn nice bedroom. I'll give him that. Makes me wish I could live in a house in a manor like this. Wait a minute, hold on. I just realized something. Oh, it's a one-way mirror. This is a one-way mirror. This is a one-way mirror. Yeah, it's not counting as something I can observe for a clue. Yeah, that sucks that I can't use this one-way mirror as a clue in the investigation. Just just feels like it's not right. Maybe there's something outside. Hello, what's this? Oh. Oh, emergency escape ladder. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Let's go ask the butler for more information.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
This is your brother and fellow resident of Thornbridge Manor. Zachary was found dead in his bed this morning, and despite his suicide note and doors locked on the inside, Alexa is convinced he was murdered. Gregory Carlyle, the oldest child of Alexa Carlyle. Gregory is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. Edward Carlyle, middle child of Alexa Carlyle. Rebecca Carlyle, the youngest child of Alexa Carlyle. Emma Carlyle, the wife of Gregory and daughter-in-law to Madame Carlyle. Emma is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. I think, if I remember correctly, watching The Professional on YouTube do this mission, Emma Carlyle is the one who murdered her own husband. And she's planning to murder Alexa. There's something we can do where we point the blame on someone else and allow Emma to kill Alexa for us. Patrick Carlyle, the son of Emma and Gregory. Patrick is a suspect in the murder of Zachary. Mr. Fernsby, question. Butler of Thornbridge Manor. Mr. Fernsby is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. Mr. Fernsby clarified up front that he was working in his office last night and does not have an alibi.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Looking good, looking good.
Hi there.
I'm going to turn the lights off here. Light off here. Damn it. Everything in the game is just making it, combined with the lights, just a little too annoying for my taste. Even the tiniest bit hard to see. I'm just gonna look up where that last clue is. I may look up the last clue, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna, just look up the solution on the actual, just look up the solution to it. All I'm doing is looking where that last clue is. So I'm going to solve it to the best of my ability. Clues include a Larry and Emma's room, a greenhouse keychain in the same room, a broken lab equipment clue in the greenhouse, poison dosage table in the greenhouse, and evidence of a lack of alibi after talking to Emma. Kane's shoes and Rebecca's notebook in her room are crucial, as it's scanning the whiskey glass and bottle according to a red thread. Emma's room. Letter from Emma's mother. Secrets unknown to other family members. Zachary's half-burned diary provides further insights into the case. Speech followed private investigator. Portrait of Montgomery Carlisle. Question suspects. Let's go, honey. Following a character mentions it. However, camera icons on your mini-map for items you need to scan. 1-9 hidden room, suicide note, target's laptop. Nightstand whiskey bottle.
Oh, Zachary.
Bedroom. 6 clues. Whiskey glass and bottle. Whiskey glass and bottle found in Zachary Carlisle's
At
bedside.
least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Carlisle legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone, I feel. Bloody Arthur Edwards out and not see it. I doubt our big brother could have botched it up any worse than I have, even if he'd tried.
Let's go question the suspects. Area discovered. Sitting room. Discovered Dartmoor.
So coy, Sam.
So
Maybe
I think,
we should get back to...
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah.
Area discovered. Library.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
I think I can quickly slip outside. Outside. No. God damn it. That's a little finicky. Yet this isn't being counted as hostile area or whatnot. Discovered Rebecca's room.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Rebecca Carlisle's laptop found in the bedroom where she is staying. Logs on the laptop revealed that Rebecca was in a conference call for several hours around 10 p.m. last night. Notebook scan. Rebecca Carlisle's notebook found in the bedroom in which she is staying. The notes concern various Carlisle assets as well as a board meeting from the night before. The handwriting does not match Zachary's suicide note. House cleaning. Another secret room. These people really do love their secret rooms. Ugh. Fucking controller. Oh shit.
Yes, I'm still here.
Something else to scan. Oh, only 2 clues. Okay. So that's complete. Look at Emma and Gregory's room.
Sorry, sir. Got orders. Can't let you through. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Hello there, sir.
Literally have it labeled bathroom. They literally have it labeled bathroom. Here's Emma and Gregory's room.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Letter from Emma's mother, found in the room in which Emma and Gregory Carlisle sang. The letter details that Emma's father was the late Montgomery Carlisle, Alexa and Zachary's older brother, and that the 2 younger siblings murdered him. Apparently, the 2 murderers were unaware that Emma's mother was expecting his child. Laundry chute. Walking cane. Do you like dogs? Personal bathtub. much clothes are in here? Bulldog cane. Old cane with a knob shaped like the head of a bulldog. Okay, so there are 2 more clues that need to be found. Hello.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse.
Greenhouse
What's that
keychain.
doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Greenhouse in which Zachary Carlisle grew exotic plants. The greenhouse is located in the rear end of the garden, behind the mansion. Okay. Looks like I have to head towards the greenhouse.
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Firstbase.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need
No. Okay, so that guy has the case file. There's the greenhouse. Area discovered. Garden. Discovered Dartmoor, 10/22.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any...
Oh, yeah, I thought I picked it up. Oh, I have the keychain.
Any moment now.
I need this piece to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Take a piece from another box.
I guess we can do that.
Good. I'll finish that.
Let's question Rebecca.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Rebecca Carlisle, Alabama friend. Rebecca says Patrick disappeared after dinner last night, maybe in some sort of trouble. Edward and Gregory went to a local pub after having drinks at the mansion. Emma acted strange, but Rebecca does not know how she spent the evening. Rebecca herself claims to have been in a conference call from her laptop in her bedroom at the time of Zachary's death. Rebecca adds that Zachary is more talkative than usual and was inquiring into her connection to the publishing business on behalf of a friend. Lastly, Rebecca says she found Mr. Fernsby leaving Zachary's room this afternoon.
Is there anything...
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Questioned. Wife of Gregory and daughter-in-law to Madame Carlisle. Emma is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlisle. She claims to have gone to bed with an awful migraine when Edward and Gregory had a drink around 8 p.m. last night. Emma says Zachary's company was always awkward due to his all-consuming fascination with plants. She says she considers Madame Carlisle at least partially responsible for his supposed suicide because she allowed Zachary to become a recluse. Lastly, Emma states that she has seen nothing out of the ordinary except that Zachary appeared depressed after the apparent loss of his sister, Madame Carlisle. Alright. Still need a... Let's go back to Emma and Gregory's room so that I can find that missing key. So supposedly there's still something here. Oops, wrong corner. Aha. The map helped me find that one. Shoes and footprints found in Emma and Gregory's room. Four out of 4 clues found. So it looks like I'll have to go to Mr. Fernsby's office. I want to find that missing greenhouse key.
I should get back to you.
Sorry, but I think I...
No, you can.
Oh, outside area. Yep. Actually, wrong direction. Oh, that was just a staircase. Boy. Doy. Let's go downstairs anyways. Just keep going straight. discovered. Trophy room. Wish it would actually take me to the map and not just the frickin' pause screen.
You look tanned. I bet Mother spent the last... Is that everything?
Documents on the Carlyle's assets. Documents gathered by Rebecca on recent movements of assets belonging to the media branch of the Carlyle Holdings. They show a number of unauthorized movements of funds and privileges. Okay. Portrait of Montgomery Carlyle. Portrait of Montgomery Carlyle, Madame Carlyle's late older brother, located in the sitting room. It's like on the outside. Either that, or it's actually on the inside. Okay, it has to actually be on the outside. Aha! Footprints! Shoes and footprints. Shoes and footprints found in Emma Gregor's room, matching the prints on the terrace outside the sitting room. Alright. Go in there. Area discovered. Dining room. Edward's speech. Edward Carlyle's notes for the eulogy he's writing for his mother's pretend funeral. The handwriting does not match Zachary's suicide notes. Alright. One clue in the courtyard. In the greenhouse. Still haven't found Mr. Fernsby's office. Discovered. Kitchen. Staff room.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. Maybe there's a upstairs way on how to get into Mr. Fernsby's office.
Oh no, this is Emmett. This is Rebecca's room. Damn it.
Did the portrait photographer check out? Verified his identity?
Strange. So I think,
Yeah.
yeah. You said.
Sorry.
Now this area undiscovered. Oh. The other area. Probably talking about the upstairs, the upper level.
You like, reading? You look really smart, in a good way, I mean.
I do like reading.
Really? I like reading too. I read all the time. Literature and such.
That's nice.
He's trying to hit on the maid. Hammer. That's not going to help. Fire poker. Yep, still streaming. Gonna make this the last mission, and then I'm calling it for the night. You'll have here at 9, thankfully. Alright. Library, second floor, hidden room. Where is that greenhouse key? Yes, there's obviously a clue in the greenhouse. Bulldog key, eh? You ever done it, bro? Oh, classic glazed, my man. But also powdered and cinnamon flavored. Next we hang, I'll bring some from work for us. Oh, hell yeah. You rock. You know what? Here it is. Walking key. No. Yeah. Alright, then. Walking key leaves the stairs, so we just get into secret rooms and find more. Dude, the glazed donuts from Mibble Donuts are so good. They're huge and fluffy, not like a packaged donut. I remember having them a lot.
Don't be stupid. Stop acting like you're 50.
Especially while I was living in Dallas town. Dog's secrets. Another way on how to get into the secret room. Or rather, the actual proper way. It's a mystery. Oh shit.
Hey, Ron. Anything about the
It's not one thing, it's another.
To be his role in the stage funeral event tomorrow that weighs on him.
Christ. If he'd just grow up there.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor upstairs. Why do you think he's here?
This is Dartmoor, England. Probably inside there.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out. First chance we got. Now we'll never know.
Yeah, make sure not to. There we go. In the greenhouse.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Repair distillation kit. Missing a wrench. Poisonous flower. Dramatic. Boat key. A key to a boat. Wow. Very stellar intel there. Oh, hello. That's the clue.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest
All without
you go
having
tell
to explore Mr. Fernsby's office.
Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Can you please sit down again?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I could just think of something interesting to say during the shoot.
I'm not going to bother having Emma kill Madame Carlyle for me. Alexa Carlyle for me. I'm just going to do it myself. It is possible.
On top
Remember
of
correctly, it was
things, Elaine?
Sure am, Mr.
I'm ready to present my conclusion.
PlayStation Access and
Very well.
Robert Pearson
If you'll
PlayStation
follow me,
Access
sir.
that let you know that worst time for my fucking controller to want to start crapping out on me. As I was saying, I'm just going to do it myself after I get the case files. Instead of playing the suspect as someone else. I'm just going to let Alexa Carlyle know it was Emma.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Well, as long as I'm being escorted by Mr. Fernsby, I can get up here.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost, marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gallery to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the Constant. But how do you... Oh,
yep. Now she knows.
I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then. God, I hope you get Edwards and make him.
Here's one on Arthur Edwards.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured.
The file you
Time
want
to take care of Madame Carlyle.
God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt. I need some privacy. Thank you.
And boom.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Uh-oh. Something's happening. After all, Diana Burnwood just got cut off. There you are, my baby. found. So it has sense. The only day without being spied.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Yep. Constant is making his move. Trophy Iron, master of the household. Trophy Iron doesn't see an assassin. Four stars. Nice. Dude, Alan, next time you get a chance, when you have a chance to get down here, I gotta see you try to beat this. Trapsmith. Tool, lockpick Mark III. Starting location, guardian, agency pickup, bathroom, data stash, deliveries. Final cutscene we see for the stream. You owe him nothing.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Yep. Constant was one step ahead the whole time.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other. And
Her parents.
I meant it. I look forward to your call.
She always 47's contract to assassinate Diana's parents. She always suspected. He never truly knew. But now she knows that
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out.
47 killed her parents. Yep. Lucas Gray, 47's childhood friend, is dead. Diana has been compromised, and 47 and Olivia are all that is left. Well, everybody, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all were able to enjoy what I was able to put out for you tonight, especially with the surprise live stream. I know I certainly did. Can't wait to continue this more sometime soon. Either tomorrow or Friday. But that'll be after 2:30 p.m. tomorrow because I got therapy. So don't expect a live stream in the morning or anything like after 10 o'clock or whatnot, alright? So, thank you all so much for watching. I've been your humble host, Dark Assassin 1121. Willing to wish you all a good night And I'll see you all tomorrow on tomorrow's live stream. Bye.